One.
What's going on, y'all? It's me. Who would have guessed it? Also, guess who's here? Lucky, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
How you feeling?
I'm feeling all right.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear. So, you want to tell the viewers what we're doing today?
Yeah, we're doing something with three.js. What we're doing,
Threes.
I have no idea.
No, please, you should know. You are instrumental in V1 of this thing that V2 is going to be in three.js.
Oh, we're rebuilding your website.
Yeah, we're rebuilding the background of my website. I think I can get this bad boy down to 2, 3, 400 kilobytes instead of the massive 2 megabytes we're sending to the user just for the background.
Okay.
Do you have any experience with three.js?
No,
Great, me neither.
I've
I
been
have?
down this road. I've been down this road once or twice, and
All right.
it's never gone well.
Did you ever read the documentation?
No, I don't do that.
Well, that may have something to do with it because I read some documentation and I think I'm ready to absolutely attack this bad boy. Let's
Okay.
let's hop right into it. What's going on, viewers? How y'all doing? How many viewers do I have? I don't even know. I'm not even looking at my Twitch. None. 0 viewers. That's great because I've been hitting the YouTube Shorts, trying to please that algorithm, and I guess just no one cares to watch streaming. That
No.
annoys me somewhat, but Yeah.
Can I just say, your shorts have been showing up in my feed.
Well, that's fantastic to hear. Anyway,
Yeah.
so we're doing three.js. I actually don't know. I thought I had a three.js thing up on this computer someplace, but I don't know where it went. I'll just rg 3.js. Okay, nope, there's thousands of entries. So that's not going to work. It's not here. Is it in test? No, that's not it. Is it in the crap directory? Nope. Is it in source? Under trying out new things? 3.js. Haha.
Would you look at that?
All right, so let's take a look at what we got here. So we'll just, I don't know, echo $sign, 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 work dir. What's the current directory? I can just say CWD, current working directory. What's the
PWD.
PWD, print working directory? I always get that wrong. All right, so I'll just send my web browser over here. I always forget PWD. Anyway, file : / that index.html. All right, so we don't have anything.
It would appear so.
All right, well, Elwood has just called me a pleb. It says present working directory. Gray Tech Corp, my cousin, says present. Pretty sure, is it not print working directory? Present working
I think
directory.
it's present working directory, yeah. But
Interesting. I just want to do some research here just to make sure people aren't being ridiculous and misleading me. All right, list of GNU core. Yeah, no, okay. So A, B, C, S, D, E, PWD. This looks like it just says prints the current working directory. So, see, it's CWD on BSD. It's get CWD. You know what? I wasn't so wrong. So I'm just gonna say, yeah. Anyway, back to work,
So
everyone. Back to
it
work.
does say that PWD is present working directory.
Who said that?
Linux.
Linux? Our boy
Well,
Linux
okay.
Torvalds?
Mr. Linux Turtle. No, okay, so I'm reading it now on New Mexico State University. Actually, some people say it's print, some people say it's present though.
Because I'm looking at the man page, and it doesn't say anything about present, but it does say print. See, this is saying current working directory, and this wallpaper is not doing it for me. I need to find a darker wallpaper. Let's just go back into the dark directory.
Yeah, just be careful with your wallpapers.
I've filtered them all out.
Okay, okay.
Also, I do this every stream. I know which wallpapers I can show, which wallpapers would be against terms of service. Anyway, so what I have here is a piece of paper where I've drawn the scene I wish to create. I'm sorry, Lucky, you can't see this. It doesn't really matter that much, and it's not focusing on it, which annoys me. So the scene is basically the same scene we have on the website right now, https://npmail.com. Basically this, and I'd like to recreate this in three.js. So we got some mountains, some palm trees, a sun, and a car. Now I did notice something. There's no shadows in the existing one. I'd like to get some good shadows going, I think. And yeah, so I need to find a palm tree model, a car model. I can make the road on its own. Need to procedurally generate some mountains. So we have our work cut out for us. And presently, nothing is showing up, which is very fun.
It would appear that you don't have anything going on.
Yeah. Yeah, it would. Let's hit the console. Oh, CORS request type, not HTTP. Same origin policy disallows reading the remote server resource. Why is it mad at me? Oh, I bet I had this happen before.
You got a course blockage.
Yeah. How do I fix that locally? So the same.
Uh,
All right. Security implications. Oh, I need to set up a local server. That's how I solved this before. So let's just open up NeoVim. Open up a new tab and then do terminal. And I'll do python 3 -m http.server. And now it's just localhost 8000. And the specifier 3 was a bare specifier but not remapped to anything relative module. Specifiers must start with /. Why is this so broken? This was working before. I had like stuff coming up. Index.html. Am I? What's up?
You had a log, an error log.
I know, it's this. Type error. The specifier 3 was a bare specifier. In a functor inside of an anonymous function. Relative module specifiers must start with /. Okay, so that one wasn't it. Is it someplace else? Main.js?
You need to restart the server?
No, I mean the server is just a Python 3 HTML server. HTTP server. http.server. Oh, well now it's really mad at me. I'm just gonna... Off to a good start. There we go. Now we're on port 8000 again. And let's run it again, and it's mad at me.
Bare specifier.
Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. We are going to inspect, and we are getting it. So that's good. But we're not getting all the way into the thing. We got main.js. That showed up. I'm lost as to why this isn't working anymore. It used to work.
Hold on.
What?
I'll figure this out. JavaScript error, aren't you? It's a type error. JavaScript. Yeah, it's JavaScript error. So where do you have three in the written down in this?
This is the only place.
Where is that being imported from?
That's being imported from node modules.
That's not an issue.
Yeah. Very strange. Very strange stuff.
Is it not installed? Is three.js not installed?
Yeah, it's installed.
Weird.
That is weird. Well, it doesn't even matter because I'm just going to blow all this away.
Fair enough.
That said, I don't know how to make it work anyway. Like if I just comment this out and then reload, it's still not working.
No, it wouldn't work anyway.
I'm not getting a... No, I was hoping to get a console.log. I'm not getting any console.log.
Here you are.
Where? Oh, there it is. Yep. Okay, so that's working. Actually, we do need this though to work.
Yeah.
Curious. Specifier 3 was bare specifier, but not remapped anything. Well, this is really ruining my day. I do not like this. It doesn't work when I'm programming it while I'm doing it if nothing shows up. This is bad.
Holy shit. You know what you had to do?
What?
/node underscore module /3/build/3.module.js. That's where you had to import it from. What the fuck?
Really?
Yes.
Ah.
This is definitely not normal behavior, but apparently it's a thing with three.js.
All right, so what is it?
// node underscore modules
slash allow node underscore modules
/3
build
/3.module.js.
And then I need to do the same thing over here.
No.
So this from 3 add-ons loaders.
Leave that one for now. We should be fine.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh. Oh, look at that. So the first one, it made it through. So we'll just
nice.
Yoink that, paste a Rooney, and hey, we got different stuff.
So I'm just going to tell you what's happening right now. This should never, ever, ever happen. Is a known error with three.js. And it's basically due to incompetence, it seems like.
Is there some way to do this with like a build system so I can get automatic reloads when I do this without using a framework?
I mean, the best way I would know is to just start a Flask app with 3 lines of code.
I don't know anything about Flask.
But no, you're gonna need a framework for unless you did a node server, and you could use a There's a tool for Node that does it pretty easily.
I'm gonna do. So it says like do this, and then import this, and that's that. Oh, you know what? It's Vite. I was using Vite. So I'm gonna get rid of this.
Oh, that would do it.
See, I just, you know, you forget things from time to time, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
npx Vite. There we go. Okay, localhost 5173. Capital Y, Command V. There we go.
Oh wow, look at that.
Yes. So this is what I had last time.
Did you make that in Blender?
No, I stole it off the internet, and then that was that. Trey 159 says music pulse. All right, fine. I will. I'll throw on some music. Let's see. Storyblocks.com. That's where you get all the best music. Let's go to music.
You better put on elevator music,
And
Nate.
just search. Ooh, elevator music. That's a good idea. Elevator. Shiny Mall. Let's hope it's not too loud. All right. There we go. So now we got some elevator music. Trey, does this please you? Maybe it's slightly too quiet. I can't quite tell. Make this. Storyblocks is greater than Pretzel Rocks. It'll play. Search on Muzak. I don't know what the licensing is on Muzak. I know I paid for the licensing on Storyblocks. Muzak. What the hell is Muzak?
Fully unlicensed. Wait, that doesn't seem right.
Yeah, this looks like an expensive license. $345K. All right, so now we got some elevator music going, which is good. This is Pretzel Rocks was the standard a few years ago, free. Yeah, I don't trust any of that free stuff unless it's like fully like public domain. Like I just don't know that I can like believe it. So what do you think? We have this car here, but I was doing a bunch of nonsense here, and I realized it's made for streaming. I'm over it. You have your music. So for plebs with 3 viewers to have tunes. Yeah, well that is me. Actually, no, I have 6 viewers. Whoa. Anyway, so we got this console log. We don't need that. So I was looking through the 3.js docs, and I was going through these things, and this is kind of cringe and lame and boring. But they also have a different manual. This isn't the manual I wanted. Where's the other manual? Documentation.
The manual?
Yeah. Don't want the examples. The examples just make me feel bad because I can neither 3D model this nor can I mean, look at this.
I mean, they just make these in Blender and like Unreal and stuff.
Yeah. I don't know how to do that though. Look at this. These people are doing like crazy animations and stuff. Look at the confidence of this man's walk. I'm impressed.
Well, he's all jacked like that.
Yeah,
Come
but
on.
compare it to this. Yeah, so I found a different set of docs. I don't know where it went. Fundamentals. No, I don't care about any of these. Actually, wait, no, this was the one I was on. This was the one I was on. This is the good one. So what they describe is how you have a scene, and then you just parent all of these things to each other. So then you can get something like this without calculating the ridiculous calculations you would have to do to get this this moon spinning around this Earth-looking thing.
Oh, right. So it's just object-oriented.
Yeah. So basically, what I should do to So the goal is to, of course, have this car going down the street. So what you do is you just have like the road and then the trees and the mountains all linked together, and then you have the car itself and then like the wheels, And what I was trying to do is I had some code in here that would, here it is, rotate the camera about the car. Now what you see is it rotates the camera, but it doesn't do it about the car. And I think that's just because I'm too stupid to parent my camera to my car. So that's the next thing I'm gonna try doing.
You should attach the camera to the car, obviously.
Yeah, well, clearly.
But I have a question about that car driver. Is he drunk?
This driver?
Is that what's happening?
Yeah,
right
he's
now?
very drunk. Look at him. I mean, he's swerving all over the place. Look at, whoa!
Does that make you feel at home, Nate?
Swerving all over the road?
Yeah.
It does not actually.
Oh, it makes me feel like home.
No, if it was just like the Tokyo Drift song is playing, doom 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 doom.
You should make that,
and then
skirt.
That's how I feel. That's how I usually drive. None of this though. This is too unsmooth. You know, my steering inputs are too perfect. You've seen the video of me driving, right, on the track.
Of course, it's on your YouTube.
Yeah, you know, highly recommend it. Shout out to this YouTuber, NP Mail. Only 181 subscribers, which I think we can do better. But yeah, this is on the track. Back to work. So this is just far too distracting right now, and it doesn't keep the camera on the car. So we need to get the camera to be on the car, and I'm doing it by doing this rotation thing right now to calculate and then doing the angle of the rotation. And I don't know what any of this math does, but like I wrote it in one shot and it worked the first try as well as it does, which honestly shocked me. But I'm over this this doing ridiculous math thing. We're not doing any more math. We're gonna get the scene graph going. So I drew up a very rudimentary scene graph, which you can't see because I drew it on a small piece of paper and my window is very small.
You should put that on a Ligma. Figma, sorry. Sorry.
I was about to say, I'm very familiar with Figma, but I would have to ask you what Ligma was. But luckily, you caught your error, so I don't have to ask what Ligma is.
Well, if you'd like to know, I can tell you.
No, I think I'm good. Thank you. So we're going to get rid of all these things. So we got a bunch of nonsense going on here. So the new scene, we're going to have the new scene. The scene.background color. I wonder if we could do a gradient for a background. There's a thing in here for backgrounds. I swear there's a background thing.
Like a nice pink to yellow fade for the sunset?
Yeah, that's what I want. I want that pink to yellow sunset fade. Where's the... Use a three.js background in HTML. Wait, in HTML? Oh, how to make the three.js animation be the background of a web page. That's what I want. So the CSS position to fixed. And then do a bunch of stuff.
Oh, it's just an iframe. Easy.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is like exactly what I want, just with my animation. And then I want to react to the mouse. What I was thinking is I can move the mouse up and down. And that would move the sun up and down in the background. And then I move the mouse left to right, and that rotates the camera about the car. That makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
Add a background or skybox. That's what I want. Oh, so you just add CSS to the canvas. That's fantastic.
Oh.
So that's really easy.
So yeah, you don't even have to use that. You could just do a gradient for that background.
Yeah. So scene.background, we can just ignore that. And now it's floating in a black void. So then we just go into, what is that? Index.html. And then we just do a nice little style block. And then we
You don't even have an index.css?
How much index.css do I need? I mean, I'll put one in eventually, but I'm just trying to do like minimal, like 2 files, be done with this thing, you know?
Okay, fair enough.
Script type modules. So I'll just say, what do I say? main.js. So where am I putting this? I'm saying body.append child render.dom element. Render is a three.js web renderer. You know, I'll just inspect the element and see what kind of class it is. I don't even care. So it's just a canvas. So I can just go into main, and in my style I can say canvas. And then we need, what do I say, color? Background color? What's the is it background color?
You could do background color. And just test it with like red or something right off the bat. Just make sure it works.
That's a good call. Oh, well that didn't work.
Wait, it tried to. Refresh it?
Yeah. This doesn't work. Let's maybe I did something wrong here. Add some CSS to our canvas, create a background image. So you say background, whatever. Do I need to say width 100, height 100? Am I missing that?
You could do cover too, but you could do that. That would do the trick. But you should probably do cover. And also maybe it needs a Z index.
Wait a second, I see. I need alpha to be set to true in my renderer. So when I create a new three.js web renderer, I can just throw in a alpha true. There we go.
Hey, there
Look
it
at that. Look at that. And it's not responsive. There's a thing on how to make it responsive, so I'll make sure to do that later. So let me just change this to a gradient.
Yeah.
And CSS. CSS gradient. Gradient. All right, what kind of gradient are we looking for? I don't want that circular gradient. I want that linear gradient. Ooh. 180 degrees. And then we'll do like one of these bad boys to one of these bad boys. And I did this wrong. All right, what do you think?
It's pretty badass.
Yeah, I think this is exactly what we're looking for. So how do I get the, oh, there we go. Linear gradient. Copy. Background. I gotta be honest, this elevator music, I'm kind of loving it.
You can remove the background color, yeah.
Yep. Ooh!
Hey!
Ooh! I'm already feeling pretty funky with this. This is good. I like this.
Yeah, why do I feel like I've been transported to the 1982?
That's kind of the goal, man. I got the 1982 stash going on. When I don't need to see things, I got my 1982 sunglasses going on.
I am tempted to send you my Pit Vipers, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, I'd take a set of Pit Vipers. Set of pits. I mean, this is some good. Oh nope.
Sunglasses, Nate.
Yeah, I know. There we go. Yeah. I wouldn't mind a set of Pit Vipers. Actually, that said, if I'm going to get any sunglasses, I'm going to get the OTT. Now that is styling, dude.
Holy cow.
Right?
Dude.
Right? Look at this. This is basically literally me.
What?
Like, that's exactly what I'll look like wearing Pit Vipers. Or not Pit Vipers, OTTs. All right, this stock audio track is too quiet. The one that's currently playing.
You know, you could really with the Valen glasses too.
Yeah.
That might be more your speed. Especially the Herons, dude.
Ooh, this Bossa Nova track. Kind of slaps. Okay. So we got that set up. So we got the WebGL renderer. So we're gonna actually get rid of this perspective camera and place it down here someplace. And I'm gonna get rid of this whole camera rotation thing because that's just confusing stuff for now. So what we want to do is we have our car and we have our camera. So what we need to do is make a new, I believe it's just a three.js. To do the parenting thing, you do, let's see, scene graph. Do the parenting thing. This one does an array of objects and rotates and stuff. That's all fine and dandy. But what you do is you make a material and then a mesh, and then you add that mesh to your scene, and then you can. No, this is pushing them to an array that allows for rotation. That's not what I want. Earth mesh position dot x equals 10. Earth mesh equals 3 mesh sphere geometry. How do I parent this thing? Oh, I see. So you add the mesh to another mesh. So can I just add the camera to the thing? They do this over here someplace where they have a 3.mesh Fong material. That's material. Cube. There's something where they're adding a camera to a mesh or something like that, or maybe they're adding a camera to a scene. They're doing something. They go crazy. Not here. Cameras? Is this where they go crazy? No, this isn't where they go crazy. On demand. Where's the tank? They had a tank. And the tank did some neat stuff. Fundamentals responsive design. Oh, this is a responsive design thing. Oh, that looks weird. I guess they were just demonstrating later how the responsive design thing works. There's a way to do this. Oh, here it is. This is the one you want. You want this in your rendering, your animation frame thing. Now it's responsive, or at least it should be. Okay, this isn't exactly responsive, but at least it's not as busted as it used to be. No, it's equally as busted as it was.
Your car's gonna probably want to be a child, eh? I don't know.
Yeah, there's some way to do this. Maybe it's mad at me because it doesn't have the canvas, because I don't actually think I named anything canvas. Did I? Oh no. Anyway. Primitives, scene graph. So we got the scene graph. This is what we need. This elevator music is really hitting.
I can't hear it. Tell you what I'll do.
Oh no, don't worry about it. It is good. I'm playing Plastic Furniture by John Prestone. Camera dot look at. See, that's what I'm talking about. What if I just do that? If I just do camera dot look at 0, 0, 0. And then what if instead of changing the rotation, I'll just say position dot x and y.
Oh God! Look at that.
This isn't what I want. Okay, this is actually pretty close to what I'm looking for. You see?
Mm-hmm.
So then as you're scrolling through my stuff, you'll notice the cars kind of moving side to side. I think this is pretty lit.
Shaking its
Waggle,
Trunk.
waggle, waggle. Yeah.
do 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 do. What you gonna do with that big fat butt?
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Boom, 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 boom.
I know you're against this, but you really should have a startup sound on your webpage. That's just Tokyo Drift.
That'd be pretty good.
I wonder if it's open source or what's it called?
So I want to actually rotate around the car. That's the problem. So I want to lock that distance in so it's not getting further and closer. So there's probably some way to do a, if I had to guess, I would say it's one of these matrix math things. And I looked at a thing about matrix algebra and I didn't understand it. So it's one of those, it's definitely gonna be one of those matrix things, but I don't know how to do it.
Matrices in JavaScript.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is an annoying data structure name.
I'm aware. What is it? Shader toy shaders. Ooh. Ooh. I can do that. Aligning HTML elements to 3D. Ooh. Well, that's kind of fun. Making voxel geometry. Making a game. That's a bunch of stuff. Never made it this far in the thing. What is this game? I don't know what the heck this is.
It looks like zebras killing sheep.
Yeah. Reference table. That's fun. Oh, we can do fog as well.
That might actually be kind of cool.
Yeah. What if I just paste it in here? Will that just work?
No, it has to be in the scene.
I thought I said scene.fog. No, I don't know what that scene is. I guess we want it to be... Yeah, it should be this scene.fog. I wonder about the near and far. Oh, I have it set to 0.1 and 1000.
Wherever you are.
Oh, it's supposed to be fog, but there's no fog.
Near, far, wherever you are.
Yeah. Interesting. Hey, this is pretty neat. Near, far, wherever you are. Yeah. I'm just really
3.js is
impressed with
kinda
this. What?
The 3.js is pretty cool.
It really is. Alright, so let's make the material a mesh fong material. I think that's going to be important.
What's the mesh fong material?
It's this.
Oh,
Oh, and I think
okay.
the fog is actually working.
You just can't see it,
So I'm
yeah.
gonna set this back to 100. You see now it's all fogged out
Yeah.
or something. But we're gonna get rid of that.
Well, now your car doesn't have a color to it. It's
Yeah,
just
I'm gonna go. I mean, honestly, that normal material that just shows you where things are pointed actually looks pretty sweet with this. And I kind of want to
yeah.
leave it there. But we need to figure out how to parent this camera to the car. So we'll do...
Oh.
What?
Oh yeah, we do, don't we?
Yeah.
Car stuff.
So we're making the car a new object 3D.
Is it not a capital D?
Object 3D. Car, do that. So then we'll just do... then we're going to get our car and load that bad boy in. And then instead of adding the... And then we'll do... scene.add car stuff, and then instead of adding the car to the scene, we'll add the car stuff, and that should be identical. Perfect. I don't know why I'm going with such big numbers here. It should be like a 3 and a 5. Anyway. So we've got the car geometry loaded in. So then we want to add the camera to the car instead of having the camera be just out there added directly into the scene. I don't know how to do that. I swear, they have an example here with tanks. But I don't know where it was and how it works. Yeah, it might have actually been at the bottom of the scene graph. Yep, this is it. So you have these cameras that are attached to different things. And we gotta figure out how to do that. Like, see, this is what I kind of want. I have multiple cameras. Rotating wheels. So... turret on top of the tank is moved automatically by being a child of the tank. To point it at the target, we just ask for the target's world position and use object 3D.lookat.
Okay.
Alright, looks like Diesel has just said something very offensive in the chat. Who would have thought? He says, what's the convert command to make your dick pics look bigger? I don't need a command for that. For the tank, there's an object 3D called tank, which is used to move everything below it around. The code uses a spline curve, which can ask for positions along that curve. And asks for positions slightly further down the curve and looks at this point the tank in that direction. So it's going to be something in here. Target orbit. So target orbit is going to be something. For the target, just think the thing the tank is aiming at. There's a target orbit which rotates similar to Earth orbit above the target elevation. Blah blah blah. Target mesh. Blah blah blah. So this is doing it based on time, but we'll do it based on mouse position. Sort of. You see, here we go. Here's the vectors.
First vector.
So we'll say get world position. So let's see. So we're loading in the car. Then we have that. So then on every one of these, on every frame, instead of calculate rotation, angle of rotation from mouse X, what we'll do is we will calculate the location from the mouse's X position. But it'll be relative to the car. I think. Or something. Also, I discovered that this code I have to set the rotation in the X and Y axes is not actually necessary. If I just do car dot, which one is it? Something I can do to just set the initial way the car is going to be pointed. Let me see if I can find it. There's like a set, not the scale, not the position. Actually, this position is probably the one I want. It's like a rotation thing where you just set the home rotation relative to what it is now. And it uses some of that geometry. Oh, here it is. Camera.up.set. So I can just say, I think I can just say car.up.set. Something like this.
It's done nothing.
Yeah. Actually, it is doing something. Oh, no, it's not.
Whoa. That's a pretty sweet look for the car, though. Like a Hot Wheels car coming off a ramp.
Yeah. Alright, I swear there's a way to do this. I'm going to set these all to 0. And we're going to go one axis at a time.
Until we get it.
Yeah. Also, I'm going to get rid of the camera position being locked to the mouse. That's screwing things up. Camera.rotation, car.rotation.set. 1. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm just realizing the camera is also in the wrong place. So we just want the camera to be up and behind the car. So I believe it's X, Y, Z. So we'll just do 0 and 0. Okay. Nope, that's not right. Lot of guess and check here. You know, I'm just gonna undo all that because I think I actually had it right. Oh, sick. Now I'm in front of the car. This is the one to go up. Nope, that goes further away. Lucky, you're really not helping much.
Oh, cop.
Or what do you think?
This is perfect.
I've broken this somehow. I'm just gonna undo all of that stuff. Because to be fair, it was working okay before.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, let's do the fun part. Let's get some open source 3D models.
Yeah, yeah. Let's have a product and then we can polish it, eh?
Mm-hmm. Free Blender 3D models. All right, so what are we looking for? We need a palm tree.
Mm-hmm.
Is there not a search button? Do you see a search? You know,
you
there's
can
something in
buy.
here. Sorry?
I'm gonna say you could buy an Ashley couch for $300. That's a good deal. I might have to check that out.
Yeah, you know, I might have to check that out. News, examples, tools, old links. I don't know. Public domain 3D models. Makercommons.psu.edu. Is this something? Alright, this is annoying. Haven. Public 3D asset library.
Oh, this is a good spot. Yeah.
Fantastic.
It's mostly materials,
Oh.
but they have some.
Well, instead of all assets, we'll say thumbnail size. Well, how does it? None of these are palm trees. This is bothering me. Where are the palm trees? Sketchfab? Is that a good one? Ooh,
Oh, there you go. You
KFC takeaway box.
You got to put that in there, dude.
No. There we go.
Oh, look.
This palm tree looks right. 469,000 vertices. Yeah, let's do a low poly palm tree. This is more like it. 977 vertices. That's... I think this is a little bit more reasonable. Don't you think?
Yeah, yeah.
Alright. So let's download this bad boy. Where's the download button? Is there no way to download it?
No.
Where's the download button?
I don't know.
Inspect it. Ooh, 4 megs. All right, well, that was useless. Oh, they're like charging money for this stuff too. I want that public domain, dog. cg3d.org. Public domain 3D. Browse 3D models. I think this is one I was on before. So we'll look for palm tree. Nope. Tree. Okay. So these trees leave a lot to be desired. I'm not going to lie to you. Turbo squid. Palm tree. Price. Free.
Free. Oh, look, the Lego one. You could use the Lego one.
I'm going to not do that, but I do like the way you're thinking. They got some animated ones. That's kind of neat. But I think this is good enough. 3D model license. What's the standard license mean? Free unless otherwise noted. Not required to make any further things. You may pay for 3D. You may use 3D models in multiple projects. Uses digital media. All right, so let's take a look. You may not publish or distribute creations through another stock media thing. Promotional images. Okay, so this actually won't work.
That's good.
This is the tough thing. Very annoying to try to find like open source assets, and I don't want to learn how to 3D render.
Just make it in Blender, bro.
I don't know how to make it in Blender, bro. Blender is difficult.
I kind of do. Not very well.
Yeah. I remember doing some Blender tutorials a long time ago when I was like 12.
Back when it was hard.
Yeah, back before Blender was good.
Yeah.
It kind of made me not ever want to do 3D stuff ever again.
Yeah. A lot of people have shared that same opinion.
Yeah. So I'm really trying to figure out how to get this the camera to look properly, so it doesn't have this like bouncing effect. So it just has a rotation effect. And luckily we got that object.lookat to work well. Where's that turret camera defined? That's what I want to know. Detached camera. Makes no sense. On turret looking at target. Near target looking at tank. So this is kind of what I want. So I guess the move is to, from the position of the car, as I move the mouse around, all the camera is doing is moving around and staying at a constant distance, right?
Right.
So I could model the location of the camera as a function of a distance from the car, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I can say car position equals, let's see, position of camera position. There's like a get position. How about I just console.log one of these things dot position? Let's reload this as in our place. Console car dot caret position. Okay, so it's not, I can't, I only have access to functions inside of the thing. What's up?
Nothing.
All right. We throw in a light.
That could be fun. Should add it behind the sun. That way you only have to have one.
Yeah.
Then we could use the new JS framework button.
What does that do?
Well, really, Node.js is one, but it's just a faster node.
Oh, yeah. Fun.
Mm-hmm. A faster node that nobody uses and doesn't have a good ecosystem.
Well, it's pretty new.
Yeah.
So now we have a light, which doesn't make any sense because it's kind of useless given that we don't have any anything using the proper material. So instead of new mesh normal material, we will mesh tune material.
Oops.
What's the tune material? three.js tune material.
I assume it's cartoony.
Yeah. Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. Alpha map, AL map, L map, bump scale, color, displacement scale, displacement, emissive, fog, wireframe. That's the one we want. That's what we want. Oh, how sick is that?
No. I'm sure you should just use this in development.
Yeah. Oh, my cousin says, excellent session. Nate, I wish I could continue to contribute to the discussion. I'm working on a deadline. No worries. That is not an issue.
All right, bye, Forrest.
That's not that cousin.
Oh,
I have multiple cousins.
you do?
Mm-hmm.
I just have 3.
So get rid of that. Let's see what else we got. Gradient map for toon shading. That's pretty fun. Displacement stuff, color, bump scale, bump map. So I really like how the colors and stuff. Is there... Definitely gotta turn this depth test on.
Rude.
That's very important. We gotta see gradient map 3-tone. Okay, so the gradient map is what we want.
Hmm.
So how does this work? Let's see what this gradient map is all about. Gradient map for toon shading is required to set texture.min filter and texture.mac filter to 3.nearest filter. Default is nil. What is that about? A texture is sampled when a textile covers less than 1 pixel. The default is 3.linear mip-map linear filter, which uses a mip mapping and a trilinear filter. Okay, so you have these. Great, so there's a default already. Gradient map. Alright, gradient map. Where are the options for gradient maps? Map, none. Gradient map, 3-tone. Alpha map, none. Can I just say 3.3 tone? Gradient map? I don't know what to do here. Curious. Where did they get this gradient map from? That's what I want to know.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Let's inspect. Let's reload. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I see. So this is what they have. So this is just like a 3-pixel image. That would explain it.
So do you pass it a string?
I'm not sure. Here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna, instead of mesh toon material, we're gonna do a mesh Fong material. And that doesn't give us any texture. Let's back into the editor examples documentation, into materials, mesh Fong material. Could be alpha map. We don't really care. AO map. AO. I don't know what an AO map is. Color, combine, displacement map. Oh, we can make it emit color.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah. Light map, map intensity. Map, normal map. Don't want any maps. Let's go reflectivity 0.5. Oh man, I just want some texture on this thing.
And some, yeah, I mean, it's just pure red,
Yeah,
which is a huge bummer.
I know. Because like when they do this with the tank doesn't look perfectly flat. What do they do to the tank? Tank dot position. So that's the target. Where's the tank? So the tank position and the tank target. Target position. Is there some way to look at the... You know, I bet it's just because I don't have any light here. I just have the one...
Oh, true.
Yeah, so... So I have the ambient light.
Maybe it wants a point light.
Yeah. New 3.light. Point light. What would it take? 3.color representation, intensity, distance. So color is going to be OXFFFF. Oh wait, that's just... That'll be fine. And then we'll just do light. Okay, well that didn't work.
No. No. Yeah.
Huh. Well, that is very strange.
Yeah. I mean, unironically, we're just making this worse.
Yeah, this is getting much worse. I should have just left the old thing there.
Yeah.
Also, I think I can actually just comment this out. Nope, that didn't work. There's some like stuff I can do with this material. I just don't know how to do it.
Right.
Also, I was just getting tired of this color. That's not better. Well, students, so I'm calling everyone here. This is what that real programming is like. Just not having any idea what's going on.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. You're right.
We got some material constants. Blending. 3 dot normal blending. What does that do? That didn't help. Ooh, what do these do? For visualizing directions.
Oh,
Huh.
that's neat.
Yeah. Hmm.
Hmm.
Shadow material. Ooh. And we got all these math functions.
Let's not do that.
These things confuse me and scare me. Frustrum.
Yeah, they do that to me.
I mean, a frustrum is just like a cube with one of the faces like bigger. So it's like if you had a cube that I can't draw with my hands. We got rays. We got spheres. Spherical. Skeleton. Shaders. Fog. Also, I think... Alright, this is going to be crazy. I was just getting the car's geometry, but what if I just get all of the car stuff?
Oh, yeah, you could do that.
Oh, but now I don't know where my car is.
It went missing.
Yeah. Well, I'll just not do anything with where the car is. And I'll just not move the camera. Can't convert undefined to object. Well, that's fun. Main.js, line 29. There's something here. Cannot convert undefined to object. Why does this work? Huh. This is strange.
It is.
Look at this guy's just flexing on me.
They are, dude.
Like, clearly they know something I don't. What is this? Can I have that? I want that. Effect is a new ASCII effect. And that renders inside of something. What is this? Alright, so one of these is just a flat thing that has colors on it, right? So let's see how these colors work. So I guess there's a light somewhere in the scene. Let's see if we can steal that. Figure out how they did that. So I have a perspective camera. I set it 500. We've got trackball controls, which actually might be useful. And then they add in ambient light. And then they add in a point light. And then you can just copy the position of something. Light.position.copy. Ooh, that's really good. So I think we can just yoink this. Copy that. I don't know where we're going to add this in right here next to the other light. We'll just say light 2. Oh, there we go. Now we got some texture.
Oh, look at that. Now it's coming in.
So if we offset this light from the, let's see. Copies the value of this vector to this vector. So we'll just dot position is a 3D is a vector 3. Oh, I see. So when you do nothing, the light is right on the camera, which isn't super helpful.
That's what I feel software engineers do.
What? Just like guess and check?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So what if we just say...
I hear Moose complaining about how stressed and busy he is at work. And you know what? I would be stressed and busy too if I wrote 5 lines of code a day.
So now it's being lit from the bottom. So I think if I raise the X up to 100, will that... Ooh. Oops.
Oh, we're getting somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, we're absolutely getting something. So you can see the car from here. Oh, so we're going in the wrong direction. So let's say... TMC Rickdick says, what's the beats? This is just music from story blocks. So this is video game loading screen elevator right now. And there's a bunch of them. Oh, except we are on the last one. So what's the next genre? I'm gonna say bossa nova.
Okay. Or swing.
My decision has been made.
And it is final, I know.
TMC Rickdick, kind of fire, drop link. Shout out to Storyblocks. Please sponsor me, Storyblocks. That would really be helpful. Alright, so we're going to move this up a little bit. There we go. So this is what I'm talking about. Now let's make this car have a better color than this. Let's make it be like this color.
Oh, it should be plum crazy, bro.
Like that?
No, plum crazy, dude.
Like that?
Do you not know? I thought you were a car guy.
Sorry, if it's not a BMW official colorway, I don't know it.
Okay, it's only the most classic colorway in any car. I'll get you the color here. Alright. You need the hex code?
Yeah.
Hashtag 9474 Bravo 8.
Okay. Let me turn
Yeah,
reflectivity up to like 0.8. There we go. Let's just do 1. There we go. Can I do more reflectivity than 1? Can I do 2? Can I do 100? 1000? Okay, so reflectivity is kind of capped at 1. Doesn't really make much of a difference. Alright, so we've accomplished basically nothing. Except we have color on one side and not on the other. So this is good. So what was I trying to get from this this example? I was trying to steal something from this example. Oh no, it was just the color thing. So we got that figured out.
Yeah, we did.
So we need to get rid of this bouncing effect when we move the mouse around. We need to get the mouse to rotate around the car. So we need to figure out something we can do with the position.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to tie the mouse to your camera, wouldn't we?
What? We do want to tie the mouse to the camera. We just don't want to tie the mouse to the camera in this way.
Oh.
I want the mouse movement to rotate the camera about the car. If that makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how do we do that?
You know, this is a good riddle.
Yeah. Materials. Got a Euler. Euler angles describe a rotational transformation by rotating an object on its various axes in specified amounts per axis and specified axis order. Frustrum. Interpolant. Parameter domain is one-dimensional, typically a time or path along a curve defined by the data. Got math utils. Oh, hold on a second. They got a deg to rad, which I think I need down here. Those should be identical. Yep. So that's better. And
Wait,
this
it
one will
seems the
do
same.
what?
It seems the same.
Yeah, that's the point.
Oh.
This just makes more sense. So now we're saying we're rotating at 90 degrees instead of one half of 1 pi. LERP. Linear interpolation. Ping pong.
Bing bong.
Come on.
Who said that? Diesel, what are you doing here?
Just thought I'd help out.
Please.
Yeah, feel free.
I mean, at this point, I'm going through lists of math functions, so it's not going great.
It's going fine.
I never made it to that math. I just kind of like look at people on Stack Overflow and cry.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I just shamelessly copy and pasted it in my code.
All right. So I'm in. You know, this is very common then.
Yeah. If you don't know linear algebra, then
I
it's
don't
really
know
hard.
linear algebra. This answer might
Yeah.
help. 3.js pivot point. You can swap the pivot point in the parenting approach, but it's a lot of work converting the object position to from the different coordinate systems. Instead, you can always look at the pseudocode. Move the object to the pivot point. Subtract the pivot point from your object's original position. Apply your rotation. Move the object back by the same position vector. Add the pivot point to your object's new position. Everything in the world is coordinates, so you may as well convert appropriately. Well, let's try it. So we start by looking at 0, 0, 0, and then we'll do camera dot position dot sub 0, 0, 0, which is our pivot point. Apply your rotation. Camera dot rotate. I think it's Y. And then that'll be calculate angle of rotation from mouse X.
That is quite
Move the object back by the same position vector. So this will return a vector, right? Something equals that. Add the pivot point to your object's new position. Camera dot move dot apply matrix 4 add the pivot point back to your object's new position, which it was already at 0, 0. This isn't helping. Object point axis theta. What's a theta? I guess that's the amount of rotation.
Yeah.
Eta, iota, kappa, lambda, mu, nu, phi, rho, sigma, tau, upsilon, pi, rho, sigma? No, wait, alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon, zeta, eta, theta, iota, kappa, lambda, mu, nu, pi, rho, sigma, tau, upsilon, pi, chi, rho, omega.
Camera.position.sub. Oh, I want to do apply axis angle.
Thank you, Lucky. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. That's the entire Greek alphabet.
And
You're
then I
just
want to
typing
do
in this shit, and then like you don't actually know what you're doing. But I mean, I don't know what I'm doing. But I feel like you're kind of like you just type it in this shit and hoping it works.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh wait, yeah. You know everything. Sorry.
Rotate on axis. Axis of rotation. Normalized 3.vector3. Where do I get that?
Well, you have to open a wormhole to like the 6th dimension, and then you pull it out of there.
The 6th dimension.
Yeah.
Alright, so I've done something. Now I'm just moving the camera.
It seems like you're doing the right thing. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. So how do I get the thing? Recommend creating a group and adding the mesh to the group and rotating around that. I don't know how to rotate around. Cube.rotation.z equals math.pi divided by 4. I could just add the car and the camera to a group then. I think. Group, no. Const g equals new 3.group g.add car stuff scene.add group, and then we'll do a g.add. No, I don't want to add car stuff. So we'll add in the camera to our group. We already have the scene, the camera in the scene. So let's... Oh, it's already in the scene. So then we can just do... group g dot rotate x does this work? All right, so it's gone now. So that's not great. What if I just... Group is not defined. Oh. Okay, so let's get rid of this camera position X. Not worry about it. So now we have that group. So we'll say G dot rotate X. One. Okay, so now we're getting somewhere.
Oh wow.
Okay.
That's
We are like 99% there. Every frame is rotating it all the way, is rotating it a little bit.
yeah.
So all we need to do. All right. So then we'll just take calculate angle of rotation for mouse X, and we'll pass in mouse X. Okay. All right, so now we don't want to rotate it that much. We want to G dot set rotation from axis angle.
Hmm.
All right, G dot rotation dot set X dot set position dot rotate 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 X.
Oh boy.
Rotate Y. Okay. So we nearly have it.
We're getting.
We just need to figure out how to lock the rotation down. I feel really silly.
Why did I feel like this car is made out of clay?
You told me to set it to the clay color.
No, I was making a joke because it's spinning around.
You wouldn't spin a clay car, idiot. You would sculpt it.
It's a Dre name.
What was I doing? I was gonna look up rotate. All right, so that's not right. Rotate. Nope. These things rotate. Object dot rotation dot whatever. All right. Okay. Boys, we did it.
Gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. I don't know what to do now. Honestly, I wasn't expecting to get this far. Alright, so now we gotta get a sun out here somewhere, right? Nyom skirt, nyom skirt, nyom skirt, nyom skirt, nyom skirt, skirt. Okay. So we have this going. Do you think this is good enough to set this as my the background of my webpage yet?
It's not ready.
You don't think so?
No.
You think once we have the sun, it'll be ready?
Mountains and trees and road too.
That's like all of it. I want to have this be like half finished for a little while. All right, so let's compare this, and then oh, can't find home row. All right, so it's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically the same thing. Make sure we're going the same direction. Yeah, it's the same thing, dude.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so how do we get the sun in the background?
We put a sun back there, of course. Hello. How else do you expect? How else do you expect to get a sun there unless you put it there?
Yeah, you're right. So we'll just make this a circle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Primitives, box, circle geometry. All right. This is getting a little wild. I'm just not going to worry about it. I'm just going to do const sun equals new 3 dot circle geometry. The radius is going to be like 5,000. No, 500, and it'll have like 20 segments. And we'll add the sun to the scene. Okay. I don't see it.
Maybe it's the index. I don't know.
We'll do a sun dot look at 0, 0, 0. No, we'll say sun dot look at camera dot position. Position. All right, the sun still isn't here. We'll make it bigger.
The size is the issue, Nate.
What?
I don't think the size is the issue.
It's just, it simply is not here.
Which is something I say all the time, you know.
Do I need to, oh, you know what? I need to add a mesh to the sun.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a geometry, and then I'll say const sun mesh equals new 3 dot, what was this thing up here? Mesh Fong material. That'll work. Mesh Fong material. And then there's something you have to do to add the material to the thing. So we got geometry, we got material. So the mesh is going to be a sun geometry, sun material, const sun mesh equals new 3 dot mesh sun geometry sun material, and then we'll add the sun mesh. I think it's, I need a color, so I'll just use the same color. Maybe making it 5,000 wasn't the best move. Where'd my car go?
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that. Where did it go, Nate?
There we go.
Your car has
Okay.
left. Oh wait, it's back.
So the car is back. So we just need to get the circle geometry. 500. All right, where is it? 5,000. I don't know where it went.
Yeah, I don't know.
Here's what we're gonna rotate along all three axes, just in case it's hiding in another axis, Sun mesh dot rotate x 1. Sun mesh dot rotate y 1. Sun mesh dot rotate z 1. Guys, I found it. Beautiful. So this is the sun.
Dude, what the fuck?
What do you mean, what the fuck? We got it.
That car is melting right now. I hope you know that.
No, the sun's not yellow, so we're good.
Yeah, I mean it's just the color. One of the colors says it burns hotter.
FF00 is the color we want for the sun. I hope you know I do not ever intend to clean up this code.
You never intend to clean up this code?
Never.
Good for you, Nate.
Oh, they're burning alive. All right. You see, so when I have it rotate Z. Okay.
It's attached to the car.
It's not attached to the car. It's just inside the car.
The car inside it.
Oh, I see. So the angle that it was rendering at was blocking out the car entirely. And that was the problem. Because if I rewrite, and then as soon as you switch to a different angle, it shows up. So anyway, so that was the z-axis. So it's either the x or the y-axis that I want to move it to. So I'll say sun mesh dot position dot y set y 100. So now it should be okay. I don't know what that did. Let's set x to 100. That didn't help at all. Set z to 100. All right, now move that back. So let's say set z to negative 1,000. I don't know where it went.
It's back in your face.
1,000. Oh, you know what? The camera can only see 1,000. That was not it. let's not be changing this around now that we have this working. I just want to, okay. So if we set Z to 100, if we set it to 200, moves even further back. So let's set it to negative 200. Okay. Negative 500. Negative 1000. And I think negative 1002 it will no longer render. Oh, nope. Negative 10,000. Okay, that's too far away. 1,000. 3,000. Okay, I think this is a good distance for the sun, right?
I agree.
Alright, so we don't want it that high. Let's do like 200. This is about where the sun should be, right? And then you have the road going up. Oh, and I keep trying to rotate it, but I got rid of all my rotation code. There we go. Okay, so this is pretty good. Right?
Yeah.
So then now we just need to get a plane to take it out. You know what I'm saying?
Second, what?
A plane to go underneath the wheels and go straight out into the sun, so you occlude the bottom of the sun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What were you thinking? All right. All right, so let's get a plane. So we got cones, cylinders. All right, all of this is too ridiculous for me. Plane geometry. This will be it. Const plane. What are we doing? What are we doing? Geometry equals new 3.plane geometry. We'll make it 1,000 by 1,000, and then we'll do const plane mesh equals new 3.mesh Fong material. What color do we go with for this Fong material? We'll go ox deadbee. Then we'll do plain. Oh, that was material. Plain mesh equals new 3.mesh plane geometry and the plane geometry and the plane material. I didn't say const. You're supposed to catch stuff like that. Alright, so we don't want that. We're gonna get rid of this thing. So then we want this to go flat down. So I'll do plane mesh dot rotate x 90 degrees. So that's you know what, 3 dot math utils dot degrees to radians 90. Oh, Okay. So that didn't help. Or did it? Alright, so we totally lost that plane. We got a Malaysia Airlines flight over here.
Oh, did the plane go missing?
Yeah, we got a Malaysia Airlines scenario. So if I get rid of this, it still shows up. But when I rotate it, three.Euler. Oops. All right, well it really didn't like that.
Bro thing. Good for you.
It's fixed now. Rotate, nope. Rotate, no. Is this already the one I had? How did we rotate this? There's rotation going on over here, I know that. Object.rotation.y. Plane mesh dot rotation dot y equals 90. 3.math utils dot deg to rad 90. All right, so that didn't work. What if I do 10? Okay, so I see. So that one rotated it right so you couldn't see it. So what if we change this to Z? That didn't help at all. X. That didn't, well, I guess it rotated the other way. So if I do plane mesh dot position dot x equals dot move dot set x 100. Set y to 100, and that moved it up. Set y to negative 100, so that moved it down. So if we do deg to rad 40, 80, 70. Why is it that it stops rendering at a certain angle? I moved it too far down.
This seems weird.
Yeah, I know. All right, so this
Perfect.
is much closer. All right,
Perfect.
so let's change this to 70. Okay, and then we'll move this down less. 30. And then we'll change this to 80. Don't know why I have to do this incrementally. 90. Okay, so now are our wheels touching the ground? I don't think so.
No, they're not.
20. 10. 0. Positive 0. 10. Okay. 9. Is this what game devs do?
Probably.
I'm not gonna lie to you, this is kind of fun. Okay, so the wheels slightly, the tires slightly deform as you drive across the ground, so this is fine. So now we just need to make this plane much bigger. So where's the plane geometry? So instead of 1,000 by 1,000, we'll make it 10,000 by 10,000. Oh, dude.
We're getting there.
Of course, now you can tell that the sun is in the scene because there's stuff behind the sun. At least you kind of have an idea of where the light is coming from now. So I think if we have this lit by street lights as they go past, I think that'd be really cool. Or they're like going past you.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, now is kind of the time to shut off the stream, but I'm kind of feeling it. But also,
I think it's time to shut it off.
I do think it's kind of time to shut it off. I kind of want to just go to another location where it's just like quiet and just like work on this.
Okay.
So thanks everyone for sticking in it. This is like, frankly, some of the most annoying programming I've ever done. And you know, that's the fun thing. You know, sometimes you're the absolute Giga Chad, just taking down code like nobody asked, and sometimes you look like an idiot. But you know what? We're getting there. So thanks everyone for watching, and Lucky surprise special guest Diesel. Any opinions? Any thoughts? Any ideas?
No, I think you're doing good work, man.
Appreciate it. All right, I will catch you guys on the flip.